And we're back with another PicoCTF challenge, this time fixme2.py, a general skill category challenge with the description, fix the syntax error in the Python script to print the flag. And we have a link to download the Python script. I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to bring it onto the desktop. And I'm going to open it with VS Code because it's going to analyze the file and it'll help us find the error. If we didn't have something like this, we would have to manually go through and read line by line. Or actually, before I correct this, let me run this in the terminal. So just like someone who didn't have an editor would have to do, I'm going to run Python 3 fixme2.py. And we can see we bomb out at line 22, where we have this if flag equals quotes. So what's going on here? That looks fairly reasonable, right? We're doing a conditional, so we're asking a question. Then we have the conditional. Well, the issue is, and you even see it above. This is what could be confusing to new people. You see above we use flag equals, but what we're actually doing up here is assignment. So we're declaring a variable named flag. You can think of flag as just a box that you can store a value in, and then we're giving it a value. Whereas when we do if statements, we're asking a question. We're saying if this condition is true, then do this code. If it was not true, if the condition was false, then do this code. So assigning doesn't make a lot of sense. The way that you do equality in this case would be with double equals. And just to drive this home, I'm going to set a breakpoint and we'll remote debug, and I'll show you some examples that hopefully make this a little more clear. So an assignment is something like x equals 1. Now if I say print x, we can see that x is 1. We can do tests on x to assert whether it meets certain conditions. So we could say x is greater than 5. Well, that's false. X is not greater than 5. Is x less than 5? It must be. So this conditional statement returns the Boolean true, and this one returns a false. So when we want to check whether something is equal, we need to do the double equals operator, and we get back a Boolean. If we were to use just the single equals, when we print x, we're going to see that x has changed. X is now 5, which is not what we wanted to do, and it doesn't allow this conditional to function properly because we don't get back a Boolean, so we don't know whether we should take this branch or the false branch. So I'll let this continue to run, and I'll go back to our terminal, and we should have the flag now. Let's run without debugging. And we can see it right there, PicoCTF, equality, not assignment. So the flag references exactly the problem I was just talking about, where the single equals does not work in this case because it would be performing an assignment into the variable and not doing a check for equality. Let's go ahead and submit the flag. And we're good to go. Hopefully that was helpful to you. Thanks.